Good morning, everyone. For you, I guess it's evening. I am working on some things behind the scenes, but I thought we would do a mid-month check-in to see where we are. One of the things I'm working on behind the scenes, I finally took that and put that in. I'm reading about a lot of books. I'm going to start a book page in my budget binder where I'm marking off any of these types of books that I'm reading and writing down quotes and all of that. Right now, I'm reading through it once just to kind of grasp what's going on. And then usually, I had an English teacher that told me once you read it once, just to read it, and then the second time you read it to really understand it, take notes, do all of that. So that's what I'm going to do with that. I've got another one on my iPad that I read like 4 chapters of it. They all are dealing with money. This year I have to get serious. I'm 55 years old and I really need to get serious about saving for retirement and making sure that I can survive. Because it's just me. I don't have a partner. I don't want a partner. I want to rely on me. All right. So, what I want to do today is just basically go through and check on my bills and see what we've paid. And some things have changed. Let me... So, I had credit cards. I had a Walmart, an Amazon, BJ's, Best Buy, and my Virginia Credit Union. Okay? I have 5 credit cards. I took these 2 and combined them on a 0 interest for 15 months. And instead of making these 2 different payments for Amazon, which I don't even see it in here. Oh, okay. I changed it already. Okay. So instead of making the 2 different payments to here, I'm making 1 payment. I divided, it by 15 months and bumped it up a little bit. So I'm going to try and do like $165 a month on that. And these are significantly less than what they were, so they're they'll be paid off soon. So, we now have the mortgage, HOA, water, the Walmart credit card, Best Buy credit card, electric, cable, phone, the gas, for utilities gas, my Virginia Credit Union, my ortho payment, which will be paid off soon, and my 15 months 0 interest credit card. So, let's go in here, and I want to mark off what has been paid thus far in January. So the mortgage has been paid. The HOA has been paid. And we can even bring that over so you can see the dates. Okay. Water was paid. Walmart was paid. Best Buy was paid. I need to double check my register to make sure I know I did, but let me just be sure I'm not telling any fibs. Best Buy was paid. The electric and the cable will be paid, and that's it. I get paid on the 19th, so the rest of these bills will come out on that 19th. Okay? So on the Saturday the 20th, I'll come back and we'll do a budget with me and cash stuffing and all of that. In here, I think, yeah, I've changed it. Okay, so I changed it here to where I have my home, my water, Walmart, Best Buy, cable, electric, the phone, and then my city card and ortho, my Virginia Credit Union, and my gas. So all of these are still the same. These are going to stay the same. Okay? I mean, this won't change till February 1st. This one will add $19 on the 20th. This one will add whatever we have left. I've added somewhere over the rainbow. It's a Budget Mom savings tracker, and I'm going to make each of these like $5, something really small, and I mean by the end of it I'll have $500. So we could even write that in. $500. $5. Okay? Slow and steady wins the race. $500 over a period of time is more than I have when I don't save anything at all. So, then I added this. This is something that I made in Canva a while ago. It's called, I call it Puzzle Me. And it just has small amounts. And when I have $5 to save, I'll just color it in. When I have $15 to save, I'll just color it in. I don't know what the balance is. We'll find out when we fill in the puzzle. And that's it. That's all I've added. So, I just wanted to do a brief check-in on the good notes and in my bill tracker to make sure that I've marked everything that's been paid. Hold on, still trying to figure out how to get to this. Okay, hold on. Library. Okay, here's my library. I have Budgeting 101, which I'm reading now, along with well, where is it? What'd I do with it? I just had it. Oh. Alright, so I'm reading The Psychology of Money. This is an interesting book, and I am going to create in Canva a book reading log and write notes and all of that, and I'll be able to come back to you with a synopsis of, you know, what the book's about and if it's something you may be interested in. So this is basically telling us how rich people got rich, but some people got greedy and lost it all, and some people were smart about it and kept it all. This is not exactly what I thought it would be, but it's interesting. I think the one that's going to be really, really good for me is Good Money. The one that I'm reading now is quite redundant for me because I budget, you know, I already know a lot of this, but it doesn't hurt to rethink your basics, right? So I'm probably in the year 2024 going to, behind the scenes, really strip down my budget and figure out what my needs are, wants are, not necessary, you know, really evaluate where I spent my money in 2023 and how I can do better in 2024. Part of that is not, instead of spending on a little candle because it was cute, that's $5 I could put into savings, right? So I'm trying to figure that part out as to how to change my thinking from, oh my gosh, I needed it so cute, to, if I buy this, that's $5 I'm not putting into savings. This is going to be a process for me. So, I also downloaded Personal Finance 101 because I want to learn a little bit more. I'm a very safe person when it comes to investing. I don't trust the stock market. I've done too many studies on that through different classes I took and just through life and through my parents. And so I'm more of a safe investor. I want to put my money somewhere where it's going to grow, and, you know, it may not be at a stock market pace, but it's better than nothing. So I'm really looking this year into opening a Roth IRA. I went this morning to the bank and made an appointment to meet with someone to open that Roth IRA. I also want to open a 10-year CD where it's just compounding all of that interest we're learning, okay? So those are two safe ways that I can have a savings challenge per se, and I don't have the cash in front of me where I'm like, oh, I'm strapped, I need some soda. Let me take $5 from it. No. Okay? It's really time for me to start thinking about my future and making sure I can survive in retirement. No Spend Challenge Guide. I downloaded that because I don't know. Let me see what it says. Oh, I have to download it. Okay, hold on. You'll learn how to use no-spend challenges to reach your financial goals faster and transform your spending habits to finally be able to stick to a budget. Budgeting and money management are some of the hardest concepts for people to nail down. You can have all the knowledge available and suck at executing it. Okay? So, we have that one. Then I have Overcome Your Compulsive Buying Disorder. We talk a lot on this channel, and I probably joke about it, about my OCD. And I feel like that's what my shopping is. It's very impulsive. It's very compulsive. It's impulsive in the fact that, oh my God, it's so cute, I got to have it. And then it's compulsive because I have to have two, because what if something happens to... Yeah, we can't. So we need to get into the therapy side of things and really figure out what in the heck is going on in my mind and how to deal with my spending addiction and get rid of my shopping addiction. Basically what this is about. Very excited to read that. Now, is that going to fix my problem? It very well may not, okay? Everybody has a different mindset. Everybody works differently. What they suggest may not work for me. Like reading the Budgeting 101, it says, you know, pick it up, which you would usually impulsively, compulsively buy, and say, if I spend $5 on this, that's taking $5 away from my savings. Well, when you're very impulsive, it's hard to stop and think in that moment because you see it, you love it, and you need it now. And that's where I need to learn how to stop and think. Right? That's the part that I need to learn. Stop and think. Don't just grab it and go. Remember that Santa pillow that I got? And I was like, y'all, I picked it up and I hugged it and I said he was the cutest thing and I didn't even look at the price. I put it in my cart. That's the kind of stuff that I have to stop. Did I need that Santa pillow? No. But in the moment, I thought that I had to have him because he was precious. That's the kind of stuff I have to stop. Okay? So then I have 30 days to stop being a shopaholic. Do you find yourself constantly buying things you don't need or can't afford? Does the thrill of shopping only provide temporary happiness, followed by feelings of guilt and shame? If you're ready to break free from the cycle of compulsive shopping, 30 days to stop being a shopaholic can help. Maybe. Depends on, what their method is. That's why I've downloaded anything and everything I can find on OCD and shopping addictions and budgeting and challenging yourself to not spend. And this one is one of the next ones that I'm going to read. It's called Good Money. It's using a unique visual approach. Natalie Spencer uncovers the science behind how we think about, use, and manage money to guide you to a wiser and more enjoyable relationship with your finances. From examining how cashless transactions affect our spending, I'm going to pause right there and tell you that every book that I'm reading right now is saying the same thing that I've always said. I've always said it about credit cards, I've connected it with the debit card, but not really hammered that in, because the debit card has become such a normal way of life in today's society, which is exactly what the banks want you to do. A lot of people got smart on the credit cards and went away from them. Then they came up with these debit cards. It's nothing more than like a credit card where it's draining your account now instead of putting it to the side and adding on interest. You're losing all that money now versus later when you have to pay it all back. It's all the same concept. You got to get away from it all. So, yeah, we'll talk about all that later. From examining how cashless transactions affect your spending and decoding the principles of why a bargain draws you in, even though a lot of the times I will not fall for the bargains, because they'll say things like buy 3 get 1 free, and no. It's a bit of psychology that they play with you. But I will read it and I will make notes and I will, share with you what's in here. And if you find that any of these things are an issue for you, perhaps you could pick up the books. Through exposing what it really means to be an effective... Hold on. Okay, through exposing what it really means to be an effective forecaster, Good Money reveals how you can be motivated to be better with money and provides you with the essential tools to boost your financial well-being. At Build and Become, which is the company, we believe in building knowledge that helps you navigate your world. Our books help to make sure Our books help you make sense of the changing world around you by taking you from concept to real-life applications through 20 accessible lessons designed to make you think. Create your library of knowledge, build and become, yada, yada, yada. Okay? Short book, 160 pages. Still trying to learn how to use all my apps, okay? So, these are all books that I've downloaded previously because I said I was going to read. Still haven't read them. Anyway, this Good Money book, if you have a Five Below near you, check and see. You can go on the internet to fivebelow.com or whatever, type in Good Money, and if it says not available, check stores near me. You can get this for $5. If you have this, whatever this is called, Amazon books or Kindle books or something, I did the 30-day free option because I wanted to be able to download these books that were available that I could get for free. And then, you know, in 28 days, I'll cancel it. But by then, I should have all these read. We'll see. So, I am definitely looking for anything financial. My goal this year is to pay off my credit cards, obviously. My goal is to open an IRA and put the minimum in for my age, which I believe is $7,500. I want to open a 10-year CD, which I can do that through my bank as well, and it's like 4.8%, and I think I read that it's monthly for 10 years. I mean, if I put $10,000 in it, I mean, hello, right? These are very lofty goals. We'll see what we can do. But I have, like I said, I've been doing some things behind the scenes. I've been saving. I've been really attacking these, so we're almost done with all of that nonsense. But I really want to focus on my future, right? I am 55. I would like to retire. You know, Dave Ramsey says, work until you can't work anymore. Now, I want to retire, right? I want to enjoy life. And, you know, I don't have to travel extensively or do anything. I just want, you know, to enjoy the end of I don't want to work till I die. I just don't. And the only way I can do that is if I save and prepare. So we'll say in 10 years, I need to figure out how much I need to survive another 20 plus years. Right? So, these are all things that I'm starting to think about. I mean, I've been thinking about them, but I didn't really make it a priority. You know, one day you get up and everything hurts and you're like, one day I'm not going to be able to get up and go to work because I'm hurting. Or I'm going to be done with work, and how will I make my house payment, and how will I pay for insurance so that I can go to the doctor, and, you know, it hits you different when you get older. So I'm hoping that anybody that watches me that is younger will follow along on this journey. This will start in February. We're going to have Finance February. And we're going to have Finance Friday.